issues with the air seeder, so I'll be kind of keeping an eye on things here. But I figured since we're on the last field with the old Flexicoil here, I might as well do a little live stream. And Jason, good morning. How you doing, buddy? And actually, here I'll show you guys. We're actually right next to one of our winter wheat fields, so hopefully you guys can see it. But kind of, yeah, right next to us. That green field is all winter wheat, so that's a field we seeded last fall. And this is actually going to be one whole section of wheat, so most of it's actually going to be all spring wheat, but we do have some winter wheat in here as well too, so going to be a whole lot of wheat in here. Good morning. How you doing there, buddy? Oh, and Keg, I did have some more footage on the G drive. So let me know if you have everything you need there too. It's only weird if you make it weird, Jason. I don't know, I spend a lot of time sitting on tractors watching people play Farming Simulator. Well, and I know you do too, but that's not weird at all. Alright, oh, and here actually, another thing I wanted to get pulled up here. Check and making sure everything's working. Get some of those views as well there too. So yeah, so we're not going to be done seeding, but like I said, this will be the last field for the Flexicoil. Then after that, we are going to use it for just kind of some wet spots, but after that, we're going to mainly be using the John Deere air seeder. So figured we'd do another little live stream, kind of make sure everything works. That way, when we're in the big old John Deere tractor, we're going to be ready to go. Going to make more sense if they have to turn around, because I think these ones are 1.5 mile long fields we have here, so it's like I think 10 or 15 minutes before I even have to turn around, so it's a long ways down and then a long ways back type of thing. And holy cow, oh my, thank you, Nuke. I kind of didn't even realize that it would be like working already. Oh my gosh, that is nuts, buddy. Thank you so much, Nuke. Oh, man, I feel weird. So yeah, guys, I always just feel weird getting anything. I'm so used to kind of working for everything I have and working pretty hard for everything I have. So just getting a $50 donation for kind of showing my job off is pretty amazing. So thank you so much, Nuke. And man, that's weird. Oh, I just feel odd. And how's it going there, Eric? Nice to see you as well there too, buddy. Oh, nice, Jay Meister. Yeah, guys, and throw up a hashtag for Mr. Nuclear Salmon there, guys. He does an amazing job with his channel over there. He's doing kind of a vlog along with all of his Farming Simulator content as well there too. And oh, it's always showing off some good food and stuff. Actually, him and Eric both sent me pictures of some food there. Yeah, if you guys want to see all the delicious food that Nuke eats and just some of his daily adventures, go check out his channel and see some of his community tab stuff there. He's got lots of pictures on there of all kinds of different things. So, man, that is, oh man, that is so crazy. Oh, it's just like I said, I kind of feel so weird getting just money too. That's $50. That's a lot of money to be there too, guys. So yeah, that means a lot. Thank you, dude. And hey there, Snowy, nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. And actually, we're gonna be turning around in just a little bit here. And guys, yeah, if you guys have any questions too, definitely ask here. That's why I like doing these live streams. It's a great way to answer your guys' questions. And everybody. And yes, and we gotta say congratulations to Mr. Rabbit Rob as well. He hit 1,000 subscribers, I think Sunday night, so it's always awesome seeing everyone in the community kind of succeeding with their channels and doing really well. That's I always kind of talk about it. It's great having all the people in the farming simulator community, especially doing live streams and stuff throughout the day, because when I'm not doing live streams here in the cab, I do always like to have some people's live streams pulled up. That way I can kind of watch what you guys are doing. And yeah, I don't have a tons of time to play farming simulator right now, if you guys haven't figured that out. So it's always cool just watching you guys and seeing some of the new mods we're getting throughout the week and everything. So yeah, thank you guys for all your streaming you guys do throughout the week as well there too, because it kind of keeps me in the game and in the news of the game and everything like that as well. Alright, we're going to get turned around here. And it's just the same as normal with all of our problems we're having with this Flexicoil. However, I do just kind of keep a little closer eye on it, make sure our clutch is still working. Oh, and then actually, you guys are going to see it when we kind of get turned around here too. The neighbor's pasture's behind us here on this end. Alright, there we go. Actually, when we get back down on this end, we might have to stop here and pop out quick and farmer. Man, we got 12 awesome people. Oh no! Looks like our... Did we lose the stream here? Oh, yeah, there we go, we're back. It did lag for a little bit. We're still here though. Man, I'm still just looking at that number. That is crazy, dude. Thank you, Lunch Man. Yet again. Oh, and it's good to get a live stream in here too. I'll tell you what, yesterday did not go very well at all. We had all kinds of issues. It was just frustrating, kind of all day long, actually. So I actually got out of the field a little bit earlier. I left the field about 9 o'clock at night, but then I had to go to the shop and tear some stuff apart. And yeah, we've been having some electrical problems with the air seeder this week. So it was not a very fun start to a Monday there yesterday, but we don't have it fixed right now, but we do have it kind of temporarily fixed. It's definitely farmer fixed, I would say, at the moment. So it's going to be good that this is the last field for this thing. And how's it going there, Bella? Nice to see you. And Bruce, how you doing there, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, and Battle Insig Farms. I don't know if I've seen your name in here before, but welcome in. Nice to see you. Why not? Thank you. And I gotta say thank you to Eric. He's throwing out all the channel links here, so thank you to the moderators. You guys helped out a ton. And yeah, guys, go check out all of these awesome channels. That's like I was saying earlier. I love having so many channels I can watch throughout the day when I'm working and stuff, and just kind of listen to everyone's live streams and keep up with all the farm sim news thanks to all of you guys. That's like Bruce. It's always good watching him in the afternoons and seeing what he's doing. And then actually tonight, I think we'll have Eric Crazy Viking streaming. We'll have Rabbit Rob streaming hopefully too, and lots of other awesome people. So yeah, it's always good to hang out with all you guys. Actually, I should have some water here too. I should check that first. Make sure that clutch is going. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see it here or not, but I'm going to try to show you anyways. So what I'm watching here on that one side, you guys might be able to just barely see it, but that little handle that's spinning, I did kind of talk about it at the end of last week's video, but that's what I'm really keeping an eye on today, is that little clutch handle. And another thing I got pulled up a little bit differently on here. So this is our main Flexicoil screen here. And usually I typically have this fan pulled up, because that way I know the fan's actually working, because if our fan goes off, that's really bad. But since we've been having some issues with that clutch meter, I always have the meter pulled up now, and as long as this has something other than 0 in it, I know we're going to be kind of okay anyways. Oh, actually, I didn't even check that until now. I'm going to maybe need some fuel here. We'll see, maybe we can actually make it through the day, but we'll see what happens. There we go. I got to adjust the camera every time I move it too, but I will say that little magnetic mount is super handy for everything. All right there. And hey Nathan, how's it going there, buddy? Making sure I'm saying hello to everyone. So battle ensing, I think we're gonna start doing the P's here maybe in the next couple days type of thing. I'm not really sure. I didn't even know till this morning that this was gonna be the last field. Like I always say, I think the worst thing about our farm is the communication is not always exactly there, which is kind of annoying sometimes too, but it's kind of tough even for the boss too, just because we do have so many different things going on, so things don't always get relayed to me very well. And yeah, actually, I don't even know if we're doing lentils this year or not. I'm pretty sure we are, but I haven't heard anything from the boss on that yet, so that's kind of hit or miss type of thing. Yes, yes. Yet again, we gotta say thank you to Nuke there, why not? That was pretty crazy. I kind of didn't even realize that that was ready to go, so yeah, I kind of fired the stream up and it was a couple minutes into it. Nuke threw up $50, so yeah, huge thank you to Nuke again there too. That's, like I said, $50 is a ton of money to me, so. And Magnum, how's it going there, buddy? Yes, we're seeding away. This is the last field for the Flexicoil. Then after that, we're going to be switching to the John Deere air seeder. So yeah, we're not done seeding, but we're done seeding with the Flexicoil after this field. And hey there, Kraz, nice to see you. Yes, on the real farm today. Yes, and we will be until probably Sunday morning type of thing. And J-Bot, how's it going? Yes, we're just chilling in the office, aka my second home here. Actually, I spend more hours in the tractor than I do anywhere else this time of the year. So, yeah, it's every day. It's at least 12 hours about in the tractor. I do hop out every once in a while just because I do have to load the air seeder and stuff. But yeah, majority of my time, or majority of my day, is actually spent out in the field. But you know, it's not bad actually. So this tractor is not bad in all honesty either, but then the John Deere is even more luxurious. So like I said, I wanted to do a little live stream today just to kind of make sure everything's working again, because the next live stream will probably be in the big green tractor cab. So, and that one's very nice and it's a lot more quiet and stuff as well too. So is this love? Yes, this is Yas. Just kidding, I'm not really loving this Flexicoil right now. It's like I was saying earlier, we've been having some issues with this thing, and yesterday was really not fun. It was a very stressful day on the farm here, and lots of words were said to the Flexicoil itself. That's one thing. I do talk to these machines quite a bit, and sometimes it's not very nice words. Oh, and yeah, and since we got so many mods makers in here too, I do want to say thank you to all of you guys. That's like Yas makes some amazing mods, and actually speaking of content, Yas and J-Bot, those guys, when they do some live streams playing some farming simulator together, it's always a good time. So hopefully you guys do another one of those Yas and J-Bot podcast live streams again too, because that was awesome. Do you script here for Magneto? Oh, nice, Magnum. Man, we got everyone stopping in. It's nice seeing some of you guys popping in here again. And Trio, how's it going? I don't know. Yas, no one loves me. Man, it's like I was just kind of thinking, like, it's been a little while since I've seen Snowy, so it's always good to see him. He's been busy with all his content. Hashtag Bland Rob. Alright, we're actually getting ready to go through a little wash washout here, so I'm gonna kind of get ready to slow down because it gets very rough through here. Exactly, Snowy. And thank you, Keith, and like I said, all of our moderators here for throwing those links up. It does make things really handy. Ooh, this is going to be a deep one. I don't like that. Yep, that's a deep one. I'm kind of regretting driving through that. Oof. Yeah, that one was hard, so I did not like that one bit. And that's one problem here too, is I haven't actually been out in this field yet because I've been busy seeding. So my uncle was the one who came and worked all these washouts, but some of them are definitely still, I'd say, very deep. That one was probably about that deep, and the tires just kind of dropped in there perfectly. So, but I don't see any oil coming out behind us, so that's good. But that was definitely a little iffy there. Ugh. That's the thing too. Oh, I don't like all that rough stuff, especially because I'm the guy that's gonna fix pretty much everything around here too. So I do like having nice kind of smooth fields and stuff because it makes my job a whole lot easier as well too. Hey there, Josh, how you doing there, buddy? Nice to see you. Okay, tomorrow. Awesome there, J-Bot. Oh, nice there, Magnum. Yes, and if none of our moderators haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to throw your link up there as well there, Magnum. Yas likes JCB. You know, that's one thing I've always actually wanted to try on the real life farm is a JCB tractor. I do think it would be kind of handy to have around here just because some of our fields are so far away. Having something that could go pretty fast would be, I think, pretty handy to have. The other thing, I kind of keep forgetting it's only Tuesday because it feels like it should be like Thursday or Friday. It's been, like I said, yesterday was kind of a long day. I think we worked for 14 hours yesterday, and usually I get rested up pretty well on Sundays, but yeah, this last Sunday, just because that video was so huge, if you guys haven't seen that yet, that's the latest on the farm video. I think it was 24 minutes long, but it took me, I think, 11 hours of editing after I got done live streaming on Sunday morning. So Sunday was pretty much exclusively YouTube stuff for me. So yeah, I did that farming simulator live stream first thing in the morning for 2 hours, and then after that I literally just edited video until I think, what was it, 9:30 at night, something like that. So it was a kind of a long day of just doing video editing stuff on Sunday, so I didn't get much resting done at all. But yeah, hopefully we get maybe a little bit slower after we get done with this field. Yep, no problem there, Eric, and we'll see you later there, buddy, and thank you for throwing those links up. I appreciate it. Getting ready to turn around up here again, and when we get turned around up here, I'll kind of talk about the field on the other end. So right now we do have one of our fields to the right of us here, and then on the other side we have one organic farming neighbor, and then in front of us here we have another organic farming neighbor, and then behind us is that pasture. So we're kind of surrounded by a bunch of organic fields around us here too. Alright, let's get this thing turned around here. Like I said, guys, if you guys have any questions or you want to see a different camera angle, let me know, because I do have that magnetic mount, so I can kind of get you switched around if you guys want to see something a little bit different instead of just me talking here. Yeah, that's the reason I do these live streams, is so I can show you guys stuff off and answer questions in a real life setting type of thing. that's one thing. We do still have some pretty wet spots around here, so I am kind of keeping an eye out for any much. Wait, what? I was kind of reading Rob's a bunch of organic fields, not orgy fields. That's a whole different topic there. Okay, oh yeah, Snowy, that is a great question actually. So the field we're on right now that we're seeding is 160, but across this whole section, this is actually one of the biggest sections we have on our farm, and it's a full section. So this is 640 acres that this one section is going to be, and this entire section is going to be wheat as well. So we're going to have 640 acres of wheat all across here, straight in one big chunk. And it's going to be not just like all normal wheat. We're going to have part of it as winter wheat, and then the other part is spring wheat. So it's going to be different types of wheat. In the footwell, please. You want to see what's going on down there? Oh, I'm actually going to show you it off now, just so you can actually see that J-bot. There we go. There's the foot view there. That's our clutch, and that's our brake. Don't use the brake a whole lot because the brake is just terrible on this thing, but yeah. And this is kind of how I sit here. And actually, I guess I could show you guys kind of the round view of the cab here. One thing, you do have very good sight out of these tractors. Kind of just see everything. I'll have to kind of switch my body around here. But yeah, you can just kind of see all around you perfectly. It's a great view you get with these cabs. Makes it really nice seeing all kinds of stuff. All right. Let's see, and actually looking, yeah, we got about 20 acres seeded so far this morning too. That's something I don't think I mentioned in last week's video either, was it just kind of depends on the day, but usually we get about 150 to 200 acres done per day with this thing, just depending on kind of the start to the day and if we have any issues or not. I think yesterday we probably only got about 100 acres because we were having so many issues with this thing, and it's always faster if you have help getting loaded and stuff as well too, because most of the time I'm having to load this thing just by myself because my uncle's been pretty busy spraying, so. Rob, your mind is lost again. So, yes, yeah, we do have sections, Magnum, yep. That's kind of how everything's cut up around here, is all sections, so. Yep, so like we got a 640 here, but yeah, people usually deal in like half and quarter sections when you're selling land and stuff. Most people don't sell full sections type of thing. Here we go through this little washout again. This part's not it. Okay, nope, it's still pretty deep there too. It didn't look very deep though. Oh. Yeah, that was a little abrupt. That's the other problem with these washouts too, is I gotta kind of have my hand on the throttle here. That's where my right hand is right now. Make sure we don't kill the tractor. That was actually last night. I was finishing up some headlands on the other field I finished yesterday, and I was on the phone with my dad because I was trying to figure out what was wrong with this thing. And he's got lots of knowledge with the Flexicoil air seeders as well. But I was on the phone with him and I was going through a little washout like that, and I straight up killed the tractor because it just dug in too deep. So it just literally lugged the engine down enough to kill the entire tractor itself. So that was kind of interesting and felt a little bit dumb, but it happens sometimes. Exactly, Austin. Oh, I agree, battling NSYNC, yeah. And it just, yeah, kind of depends on where you're at in the world, too. I always found Montana to be super flat, but yeah, you guys always seem to enjoy it. It's kind of big open fields and nothing around here. Oh, yeah, Magnum. So, actually, Jewel, how's it going there? Nice to see you. And yeah, Magnum, in this last week's video, so the latest on the farm video, I did actually do that. I got some pretty cool shots, like literally underneath the air seeder and stuff with the GoPro. So yeah, if you guys want to see some pretty interesting shots, I'd look at the second half of the latest on the farm video, because the first half of it's just kind of a lot of field prep and stuff before seeding, but about halfway through it's where we actually get into the seeding. And everything on my on the farm videos is in chapters as well too, so that way if you guys want to just go watch a specific part, you can go do that too. So peanut butter and jelly. And hey there, Big X, nice to see you, buddy. Oh nice, Magnum. So about 4.5 miles an hour is as fast as I go, Jason. Any faster than that and things start kind of shaking a little bit on the old Flexicoil here. Ooh, yeah, that is not good, that Lansing. Yeah, definitely some of these tractors have a lot better suspension. This one's pretty rough, but that's like, oh, that John Deere, the cab in that thing is so smooth and everything too. That's, you guys probably hear some little creaks and different noises coming from this cab, but that's like that John Deere one. It's, oh, it's just, it's so buttery smooth in that thing. Hey there, HMG, how's it going there? Oh, we've had some issues yesterday, so actually, when I was watching your stream there, Dylan, ended up having some issues, some electrical issues actually, and yeah, we're still trying to figure those out. It's always interesting on a 30-year-old air seeder, so that's the other thing too. Yeah, guys, this Flexicoil, I think it was made in 1992. It was actually one of the first Flexicoils sold around this part of Montana. My grandpa knew the dealer really well, so when he started selling Flexicoil air seeders, it was one of the first ones. It actually might have been the very first one in this area, but yeah, it's definitely been used a bit, and it's been sitting outside its entire life. So a lot of the electrical connections and stuff are literally falling apart just from like sun rot. So it's it needs definitely a little TLC type of thing. That would not be good, J-Bot. I would be very busy fixing things then. And Stevie, how's it going there? Nice to see you. I am too. So I was born in 1994, so yeah, it's actually older than I am too. Not as old as me yet. There we go, why not? We're getting a little bit closer to the end, and like I said, when we get down to this end, I'm going to hop out quick and we can actually run over. We'll go look at the winter wheat because that is out of the ground now and it's all green, but it's kind of hard to see from in the cab here. So yeah, we'll go check the winter wheat quick and we'll kind of look at the pasture and stuff and the outside view of the tractor and air seeder as well too. And yes, I'm having a nice energy drink here at, what time is it? 11 o'clock in the morning. Because, like I said, it was kind of a long day yesterday and stressful, and I didn't get a ton of sleep, so it was pretty interesting. I was so tired this morning. But good thing it's Tuesday. We're almost done with the week. I think it's going to be a long week. I'm going to say that right now. You can cut that. Hello, Keith. Oh, really, Pickaxe? Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not exactly that old yet. It's kind of interesting at this age because I am trying to learn as much as I can, because in the future I am hoping to take over this farm relatively soon. But yeah, there's just so much stuff I still do need to learn myself, and every single day I'm learning stuff. That's yesterday, all those Flexicoil issues. I did learn a bunch of stuff about the Flexicoil and how it works, and some of the different things on it just from working on it type of thing. Oh, absolutely. 60s or 70s or 80s always seemed fun back then. Oh, really, Dylan? Oof. Yeah, that's it's always interesting when you're staying busy like that, but having money is nice too. That is kind of one thing I do always wish I was paid by the hour, because I got paid by the hour, kind of the rate I'm getting paid right now, I can go work at McDonald's and make more money type of thing. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, so they're like the exact same age I am, Pickaxe. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was born in December 1994, so. Yeah, it seems like every once in a while it's trying to kind of keep up with things here. Oh, really, Stevie? Hey there, Charles. Well, we'll see you later, buddy. Thank you for popping in there. Appreciate it. It's always good getting to see everybody. We got about probably 100 more feet till we're at the end here. And like I said, we'll pop out quick and kind of take a look at everything. Now, you're kind of young there, Trio. Oh, it's been gorgeous this last week here, Battle. I think it was 75 yesterday or 73, and I think it's already 60 degrees out here right now. That's even this morning. First thing I had to do this morning was actually load up the air seeder. Usually it's pretty cold first thing in the morning, but I was in my t-shirt about halfway through loading this thing up, so. Oh, that's the other thing too. I did get some footage of actually loading this, so in this week's video, you guys will get to see me load this thing. I did want to do it live, but it never did kind of work out type of thing. But yeah, it'll probably be a time-lapse type of thing, but it is definitely a job getting this thing loaded even. Oh, and I see a rock out here we're gonna pick as well too when we stop here. Alright, get ready to pull this thing out of the ground and stop up here. So that's actually the GPS. It does beep at you to let you know that you are kind of near the end type of thing. Parking brake on here. Alright, like I said, we're gonna hop out here quick. Actually, I do kind of want to check some stuff out here too. Oh yeah, no problem there, Battle. Thank you for stopping in there, buddy. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I can still see you guys' chat there too. There's the good old 9280 and the air seeder. It's going to be a little loud just from the fan running on that thing. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry, I accidentally turned the phone off. So yep, there we go. There's the 9280 and the air seeder. Like I said, it's kind of a little bit loud. And hey there, Ninja. Nice to see you. Travis, how you doing there, buddy? Just a second, I'm trying to get the brightness turned up on my phone so I can actually read what you guys are saying. Oh no, that's a good idea there, Magnum. I really like that. But yeah, like I said, we're kind of up next to the neighbor's cow pasture up here, so the grass is slowly coming back. Everything in Montana got grazed down pretty badly last year just because we did have such a terrible drought out here. And yeah, it was kind of an emergency type grazing situation, so everything did get chewed down really badly, but hopefully it all comes back this year. And right over here, we'll go look at the winter wheat field. And Jake, how's it going there, buddy? And congratulations on the baby girl. That is awesome. I was kind of lurking last night. We were having some issues with the air seeder, so I didn't get to say too much, but oh, that's good, Travis. Well, I hope everything's okay there too. All right, here we are out in the winter wheat field now. You guys could probably see it's a kind of green out here, and some of the low spots it's really coming pretty goodly, but there we go. There's our little winter wheat plants. They're coming along, It's good to see. I was definitely a little bit worried for a while because I thought everything was kind of dead, but it's good to see things are growing. And we did have that guy spread fertilizer for us, so that's what all that white stuff is. It's not snow. That's all just urea fertilizer out here. Now we just need to wait for it to rain, or else that fertilizer is not going to do anything but cost us money type of thing. Yes, there we go, Trio, the wheat. But yeah, some of this stuff's looking really nice. So usually our ends here, just because they do go east and west, they get hit by the wind pretty hard. So if anywhere is gonna get kind of killed over the winter, it's usually the ends here. But yeah, we get out into like our main runs here and you can see this stuff is looking really nice. Yeah, it's coming along beautifully right now. I think it's gonna look good as long as it keeps raining. So yeah, most of you guys, or some of you guys probably know, last year we had a terrible drought, like 2 bushel winter wheat. We were cutting some of it, trying to anyways, and it was really bad. Some of it literally wouldn't even come up in the combine just because there wasn't enough to activate the yield monitor. No problem there, Dylan. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. But that's one thing we're gonna have an issue with on some of these winter wheat fields. As you can see, we do still have some washouts in some of these. And the problem with the winter wheat fields is, since I think we're gonna head back towards the air seeder and tractor over there and get going again. Actually, I did want to check some stuff quickly while we're out here. Like I said, because we have been having issues with it, so since we're out here, we gotta make sure everything's okay. Oh, really, True? I guess I never even noticed that. All right, actually, I guess we could have checked the depth on some of our seed here quick, too. Something we like to do every so often. It should be okay with this thing, but actually what I typically do is I push this top layer out of the way. I'll see if I can even find any here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see. So the treat we use for our wheat doesn't diet, so it's kind of tough to see. I'm gonna have, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this on a stream because it's gonna be tough to see. On a stream because it's gonna be tough to see. Oh, maybe. Somewhere in here there's some wheat. Yeah, we'll try the next row over here. You just kind of find the, oh, yep, there's one right there. Sometimes it's a little bit easier seeing than other times. There we go. Yep, so there's one right there. And that's probably about 1.5 inches. That's kind of the depth we're trying to seed. And so a quick way of checking it, once we find it, I take my handy Leatherman that I always keep with me, shove it in the dirt. We're right at about 1.5 inches perfectly type of thing. So our depth is good. And our depth shouldn't matter too much this year just because we do have good ground moisture. So that's like last year we were really careful about our depth because we did want to be close to the moisture. So yeah, the top like 1.5 inches was super dry. All right. So like I said, I just want to kind of check some stuff. We're looking to make sure there is wheat and fertilizer coming out of these guys, and it's looking like everything is working here. You could probably hear the air getting pushed out of that thing there. And Scott, how's it going there? Nice to see you. Yeah, thank you for all the fertilizer there, Trio. Look at all that nice fertilizer we got. Oh, really, Jason? Yeah, it's one thing with these air seeders is those fans right there, they just scream. Back in the cab we go here. Everything kind of set up. guys back up here. Like I said, I better get going so I can get done here today. There we go. Lift it up just a little tiny bit more. Then we'll get caught back up with chat here once I get the GPS going. That's one thing I always talk about. I would not be able to do all this content creation stuff if I did not have GPS in this thing. Alright, get it drop down and there we go. Away we go again. Get back up to speed here. Make sure everything's working away. Our clutch is still spinning. That's good. That means we do have seed and fertilizer going through here. Our GPS is working okay. Our brakes are looking good. Our fan is spinning. We're good to go here again. Nice. Hey there, Matt. How's it going? So yeah, Matt Woods, if you guys don't know, he's one of my real life buddies, and he's actually probably out seeding right now as well too. So yeah, he's got a really nice big air seeder. That's, oh man, one of these days, I think maybe on a day I have off on a Sunday or something, I should just kind of run around the country and maybe check out some of your guys' equipment if you guys want to be on camera type of thing. 3-foot fan. Okay, yeah, that, yeah, so what Jason's talking about, aka PA Plowboy, guys, if you guys haven't checked out PA Plowboy, he's a real life farmer as well there too. And he does orchard farming, which is really interesting. So the kind of sprayer he's talking about is for orchard spraying like we have in Farming Simulator, and it's like, yeah, one of those massive kind of, I don't know, what would you call that? Yeah, that type of sprayer. It's different, like I wouldn't call it a foam, like a cloud type sprayer. I don't even know what you'd call it, but yeah, it's a lot different than what we use around here type of thing. Nice. Oh, here, I should plug my phone back in. A little bit taxing here. Oh, how am I streaming internet-wise, Magnum? So I'm using the GoPro and then my phone, and then on my phone I'm using a mobile hotspot, and then my mobile data is what's actually streaming it type of thing. So it's yeah, it's kind of complicated. It definitely took me several months or several weeks to kind of figure out this whole situation and get it working pretty good. Here, I'm gonna actually change that so it's a little bit smoother type of thing, hopefully here, or straighter anyways. Oh, that's nice trail. Oh, and it looks like we're starting to have some problems here. Looks like we keep getting some buffering going on. Unless it's just on my end, but hopefully everything's working okay for you guys. Let's see, just a second. I gotta keep track of my notes. So that's the other thing that's kind of an issue with all the problems we've been having. I'll show you guys here. So usually, since our sensors in our tank don't actually work, I can't tell how much we're actually having the tank. But what I always was using was this area button and then the acres, except that's not working now since this isn't working. So now how I'm keeping track of our acres here is on this little guy, and you can see we're at like 665 acres, and that's just over the last couple days here. But yeah, I kind of have to just do a little bit of some math. So I think when I started this morning, I was at 634. So I've done about 30 acres so far today. And I should get about 110 acres on one tank load now because we did adjust our fertilizer. Yes, Travis, working away. Okay, yeah, I did see it drop there for a little bit, pickaxe, so I was kind of wondering about that. Alright. yeah, so it's like I said, I don't know if after we get done with this field, if we're going to be going straight to the John Deere and start doing peas or whatever else we're going to be seeding, or if we're going to be doing some other stuff for a couple days. But oh, and that's actually the other. There we go, just a second. So our GoPro and the phone is having some connection issues there, but that should be better now. I'll just kind of have both pulled up. But nice trio. Oh yeah, Magnum, yep. No, it's, I think it's just between all the equipment I got going here, why not? We got a lot of different things going on. And it would be better if I had a connection going from the phone to the GoPro that was wired, but then it wouldn't really work for how we're streaming around here. Alright. Other than that, I think everything else is working. So yeah, you guys all had a good week so far. I know, yeah, it's only Tuesday, but like I said earlier, it feels like it should be Thursday or Friday just because how my week's been going. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a good start to their week around there. Yeah, there we go, trio, the aliens. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on around here. You guys won't be able to see it if I move the camera, but kind of off in the distance, and since we are kind of flat around here in Montana, I can see one neighbor out there working some ground and another air seeder coming down the road in transport mode. Actually, that might be one of our buddies that Matt and I know here, coming down to a land of, well, we got a special name for it. Our area down here, we call it the land of depression, just because it is always so much drier than everywhere else in the county. So that's what one of my buddies now nicknamed our area where we farm down here, the good old land of depression. So, which was pretty accurate after last year when most of our crop got hailed out and drought, and then we had a bin get squished in from the wind too. So it was a pretty fitting name. But hopefully this year it's going to be better, fingers crossed. I don't know if the old Flexicoil will make it there, Matt. We've been having some serious issues with this thing yesterday. I have the clutch hot wired open right now, so it is just constantly seeding all the time. Definitely after seeding time, we're going to be doing some additional wiring on this bad boy. Like Garfield, but nice drill. Hey there, Newman, how's it going there? Yeah, we're just seeding away out here. We're actually going to be finishing up with the Flexicoil, hopefully here today anyways. This should be the last field for it, and then we're going to be switching over to the John Deere air seeder. Alright. Kind of keeping an eye out too. So yeah, the boss has been spraying all day today before it gets windy type of thing. And actually the wind is starting to pick up a little bit more, but kind of keeping an eye, seeing where he was spraying at. But I don't even know where he's at now. The 712 garden tractor and the, oh yeah, ancient rebuild. Now we don't really want any rain because we want to get the seed in the ground, but as soon as we're done seeding, then we're going to want it to rain like that next day type of thing. So yes, we're always very picky about our rain when we're trying to get things done, but then when we get done with our work, we're like, well, you can turn the rain back on. All right. Oh yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you again to everyone this last week who who helped us get the watch hours, because we are now monetized on YouTube. So it's all thanks to all of you guys. And actually this morning, for any of you guys that didn't see that, as soon as I started the stream up, Mr. Nuclear Salmon came in here and donated $20 or $50 to the channel, and that was pretty amazing, and I was kind of blown away by that. So yeah, yet again, thank you again to Nuke, and thank you to everyone that's been watching the videos and helping with those watch hours. And I'm just glad you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out there. Trying to keep an eye on the battery level on this thing too, because our poor GoPro is getting a little bit low here. That's one problem. It always seems to pause. I think every time I adjust that camera is where it starts pausing, type of thing. But yes, but yeah, thank you again, Nuke, man. That kind of blew me away, I'm not gonna lie, this morning. That's, like I said, $50 is a ton of money to me, especially right now, because I did pay off a bunch of loans I had kind of last week or 2 weeks ago, so my bank account was very low, and yeah, it does mean a lot. That's definitely gonna help me out here. And Facebook and everything, I already made Giants Partner. Actually, I made Giants Partner probably about a month or so ago, something like that. So yeah, that's all thanks to you guys as well too. And that's, you guys will see it pop up every once in a while. Yeah, you can use the code DIRTFARMER to help the channel, and I don't remember what the command is for that. Might be that. There is some command for it, I think. Otherwise, it'll pop up every so often. You'll see, you can use the code DIRTFARMER if you're buying any farming simulator games or DLC, and it'll help the channel out a little bit. That's always fun there, Matt. Man, and you got that thing very stuck as well, too. That was actually, I think that was the day after I got our fertilizer truck stuck in a little mud hole, but it was definitely not as bad as yours, that's for sure. And hey there, Hazmat, nice to see ya. Yep, we're just going around in circles here seeding, and gonna be maybe the last day of seeding for the Flexicoil here. We're on the last field anyway for the Flexicoil. The next thing is, hopefully we have enough seed and fertilizer, but if we do need more seed, at least I know a guy. Well, if he has any seed left, I guess. Yeah, hey Matt, you got any seed left? Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I haven't even checked, I guess, for a long time to see if anyone's been using the code, so one of these nights when I'm actually near the computer, I guess, oh, it might work on my phone too. I'm gonna have to check that. I got so many things going on right now too, especially with the monetization, so that's gonna be the next thing. Is we are gonna have the merch store opened up. It might not be till Sunday, just because there is a couple things I do need to get done before I actually open it up. But yeah, I'm hoping kind of maybe Sunday or maybe this week, if we get a slower day around here, I can kind of get everything finished up on that. But yeah, on my YouTube channel there will be a link to the merch store when I do have it open. So if you guys want a Dirt Farmer t-shirt or sweatshirt or all kinds of stuff, that will be open a little bit later on. There we go, Trio. Yeah, I don't remember what the command is for that keg. I'm gonna have to check my Nightbot, but it should pop up every like 15 minutes or so. Oh, you do have lots of seed left, Matt? Okay, awesome. So yeah, that's the other thing too, guys. Yeah, Matt Woods in here, one of my real life buddies. Yeah, he's also a seed dealer as well too. So yeah, if we ever need some seed, we can go buy it from him. Yeah, we get a promotion for that if I kind of promote your. And yeah, Magnum, actually, yeah, I'm gonna have some Dirt Farmer hats too. I'd show you it, but it's in the house, a couple miles over that way. So, But yeah, actually, the newest hat I got, it turned out really well, so I'm actually really excited to wear that one. I got it sitting on my table, kind of getting the build turned in right now. There we go. Yeah, Keith's still throwing up some links there. He's got Big Sky Farms link, and yeah, if you guys don't know Big Sky Farms, he's a fellow Montanan as well, too. Alright, let's see, I'm still checking our battery level there. We're still okay, that's good. We've been going for an hour now, which is crazy because it feels like I've only been streaming for like 15 minutes. But yeah, it's like I said, I think the merch store, it's going to be probably Sunday or something like that. And hopefully I'm not editing for 12 hours on Sunday this time. I'm going to try to get a little bit earlier start on it, but that's about the hardest thing when we're out in the field here, is trying to get an early start on editing throughout the week, just because I am in the tractor kind of all day long. So it's, yeah, you can't exactly sit here and edit on a computer when you're in here all day. Let's see here. Man, it's actually getting pretty close to lunchtime now, too. Oh, you know, I don't know if it has there. Here, vacuum, actually, I can get it thrown up here quick. There we go, there's Magnum's link there. Yeah, if you guys want to see some farming up in Canada there, so you go check out Mr. Magnum's link. He does real life farming as well. We're making some pretty good progress on this field actually here. Well, we're just about 40 acres done so far. It does seem like more, so I'm wondering if that's even accurate or not. That'll happen. That's one thing, doing all the YouTube stuff, man. It's really distracting, so I'm a lot better about not eating my lunch now, just because I'm trying to get footage all day and stuff too, and while checking all my emails and doing some light editing on my phone and stuff. So yeah, that's actually one nice thing too about being on the tractors. I can get a little tiny bit of some editing done out here, just kind of editing some of the clips down just on my phone itself, which helps a lot. Alright, let's see, everything's still rocking and rolling here. I'm going to check my fan quick. Meters are still working. Doing good. We still have fuel. Like I said though, I don't know if we're going to make it through the entire day because we're just under a quarter tank of fuel on this pig. But other than that, everything's working out pretty well. Other than the clutch, but that's like I said, that's a whole different issue there. Yeah, we'll see it actually, hopefully, probably after the stream here, and I'll try to get a little bit of lunch, but I think I'm going to try to get the drone thrown up here sometime today, just because, like I said, this whole 640 acre section is going to all be wheat, so it's actually looking pretty cool right now. We got a bunch of spring wheat on one side, then we have this little strip of winter wheat right in the middle, and then we're going to be finishing up this spring wheat field here, so it's going to be a pretty cool looking drone shot, I'd say. We'll see. I never know with the drone shots until I'm actually up in the air type of thing. Yes, I am breaking stuff, Travis. I don't think I broke it. I think it's just due to old machines and stuff. Just need a little breaking again. We'll see here. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way for this thing to stay connected. I don't know if it's doing weird stuff or what. Thank you there, Why Not? I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys got any questions, please ask, or different views and stuff too. Here, maybe we can, you guys want to see a little bit closer out the window there type of thing. Here, I wonder, actually, we're going to try something a little different here just for fun. Kind of a different angle. See if it's any better. Well, I got you guys in here, kind of be my testers. That's one thing, this magnet really does well. I don't know if that'll work, or let's maybe go a little bit lower here. Other than that bar right in the way, that might be a good shot there too. That one seam is right in the middle. And yeah, no problem there, Jewel. Thank you for coming in. I always appreciate it when everyone stops in. Yeah, I like trying to kind of switch up partway through the stream. GoPro screen from where it's at. You guys are kind of right behind the GPS here. Oh, let's see, we got, you know, I'm not even sure about total wise. We have at least 750 acres left, I know that, because that's how much we have down on the pivots, and then I don't know about dry land stuff, so it's just gonna kind of depend. That's like I was actually talking about earlier there, Matt. That's the one thing that we do not have very good around here is kind of communication. Just because everything is so wild right now. So I didn't even know this until this morning that this was going to be the last field for the Flexicoil. I figured I'd still had a couple more left to do, but I kind of got started and my uncle was like, yep, that's the last field, spring wheat. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, and there we go. Yep, so there's the code and the link. So yeah, if you guys do want to use my code for buying any farming simulator games or DLC, you can use the code DIRTFARMER right there. And actually, if you click the link, it will take you right to the farming simulator website where you can go buy it. But yeah, and I'm trying to think, I think we're gonna have some dry land peas as well there too, Matt. So I'm guessing we probably got around 1,000 acres or so left type of thing. But I'll tell you what, other than the issues we had yesterday with the Flexicoil, it's doing pretty good, because once we get done with this field, we're going to be just over 1,000 acres that the old Flexicoil has done so far, which is not so bad for how old it is and how many years it just kind of sat there too. Oh, so the boss is my uncle, Magnum. So yeah, I work on the family farm here, and my uncle's kind of my boss. That's the only other person that works here, actually, so it's just the two of us. So whenever I say the boss, I'm always referring to my uncle. Yeah. Now I'm kind of trying to think of some content throughout the day as well here, too. Like I said, I think I'm going to get a little drone footage later today, and I'm trying to think if I'm going to be using the GoPro for anything else too. So the boss was my wife. There we go, Big X. One of these days I need to find me one of them nice wife ladies. I see Mr. Matt keeps getting bananas in his lunch, keeping his potassium levels up. Well, yes, and thank you again, Nuke. Man, that donation, like I said, that was the first donation to the channel, and I was extremely surprised, so thank you again, Nuke, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, buddy. And yeah, if you're going to be streaming sometime today, I think, yeah, you and Eric are going to be streaming, I'm pretty sure, later. So yeah, guys, check out Nuke's channel and Eric's channel and see if they're going to be live later today. Yep, Magnum, yeah, so that's all that is for employees around here, is literally just the uncle and then myself. So not too many people, so we stay very busy, especially me, because my uncle's definitely a little bit closer to retirement, so he's slowing down, and I'm kind of trying to do more and more every year type of thing. A banana a day keeps the ambulance away. Exactly, Matt. There's a story behind that one, but that's a little personal, so we're not going to talk about that one here. It's a pretty good story though. Alright, I guess I can't even see the battery. I got about 20% left. Yeah, that's the next thing I'm gonna have to figure out too when I switch over to the John Deere is I'm gonna have to figure out my cab because it is different than this Case IH tractor, so just mounting the GoPro and everything's gonna be a little bit different too, so that's always fun, kind of almost relearning how to do all the stuff whenever you switch tractors here. Go. Oh yeah, actually, Matt, I wanted to ask. Yeah, you guys ever get the new Holland sprayer out going yet? I know some people are kind of just get the sprayer going and whatnot too. Yeah, we didn't even start spraying until, what was it, a couple days ago. Yeah, it's always interesting trying to figure that stuff out there too, Magnum. That's like, I know for me personally, my uncle was gonna retire like last year type of thing, but yeah, we're kind of figuring things out here, and you never know what's exactly gonna happen. It's never easy for a farmer to retire type of thing either, so. There we go, Jason. Yeah, Jason has lots and lots of apples, so that's the other thing too. I was talking about earlier how PA Plowboy there, orchard farmer, and that's what their orchards. Is it all apples, or do you do other stuff as well there too, Jason? I can't remember actually. Yeah, Matt. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, they're getting ready to go. All right. Oh man, you guys have had some issues with that sprayer. I was always kind of curious how that New Holland sprayer does, but you guys have had some problems with it, but I guess that's with absolutely anything too. That's like our spray flex sprayers have its own issues as well, and Flexicoil's having issues right now, and the John Deere air seeder hasn't even made it out of the yard yet, so 130 acres of apples. Man, I didn't realize it was that many, Jason. That is a ton of apple trees, actually. Actually here, yeah, so Eric and Nuke, they must be getting ready to go live in about 8 minutes, I guess. So that's probably actually where we're going to raid in just a little bit. I think we're getting to get ready to raid them pretty soon here because, like I said, it's about lunchtime here, and I'm kind of getting hungry. But yeah, if you guys have any final questions, definitely ask them now, because like I said, we're kind of getting ready to wrap things up here until the battery dies on the GoPro. It's a pretty funny story. So last week my uncle went and picked up a new toy for my grandpa. So yeah, my grandpa's 92 years old, and he just got himself a brand new little Kubota tractor because he wanted to do some yard. Finally, he was talking to my uncle the one day, and he's like, I just need to get my own tractor. So he's like, that way you guys can have that one for the farm, and I can just have my own up here. So now he's got his own little Kubota tractor up at his place there. Alright, yeah, see you guys in Stew. Nice to see you. We're actually just wrapping up here. We've got about 5 or 6 more minutes, then we're going to raid Eric and Nuke and see what they're doing over there. And Faber, how's it going there, buddy? Nice to see you. We're actually just about done here. We've been streaming for a while. yeah, we've been going for over an hour now, so like I said, the battery on the GoPro is just about dead, so we're going to be finishing up here in just a second. I actually got to figure out what I'm going to start with on my lunch here too. Oh, well, I'm going to have to here. Anyways there, Travis, like I said, the battery on the GoPro is, I think it's, let's see if we can check it here. We got 13% left on the battery, so it's going to die pretty soon anyways. But yeah, I want to say thank you again to everyone who's hanging out here today. Man, I always love doing these. Actually, here we might switch over to the other view there, just because it is a little bit more personal and I can actually talk to you guys. Oh, that was a squeak and a half there. There we go. All right. Kind of trying to fix it anyways there, but yeah, I did want to say thank you again to everyone who's been hanging out here today. Man, we have so many amazing people that stopped in here today, and it's just always fun to get to hang out with you guys and show you guys my real life job. So we're gonna have a link up because we're trying to raise some money for Gaming Joy and for Kegarino, because they're gonna try to get Houdini, which is a FS22 map making program, and they're trying to learn that, but it is pretty expensive. So the next stream we are gonna have a link up for those guys to help them raise some money for that. But actually here, let's see. We're going to try to get the link pulled up for those other guys. Here we go. And we're going to definitely have to give Mr. Nuclear Salmon a raid. Like I said, Nuke came in here as soon as I started the stream off, donated $50, so thank you again to Nuke, man. That was pretty crazy to see that. That's the first money I've made off of YouTube was from Nuclear Salmon, so thank you a bunch, buddy. Really appreciate that. But yeah, guys, that's where we're going to be heading to right after the stream here is Nuclear Salmon's live stream. We're going to see what him and Eric, the crazy Viking, are up to, so thank you again. Yeah, I'm going to eat a little lunch and keep going up and down the field here and hopefully get done sometime today, so we will see you guys on the next one.